Hi and welcome to Sketching the World with me, Kat. Today I've got my Prime Day art haul. I kind of got sucked in. I wasn't going to buy anything on the Prime Day sales, and yeah, definitely not art materials. I've got enough art materials to be going on with, but I just happened to go on the site and saw a few things. The first thing that I wanted to buy, well, that got me clicking the buy button, was they had the moleskin sketchbooks that I really love. I use these a lot and they were 60% off. I couldn't resist stocking up when I saw that. I would be buying these anyway, so you know, getting that huge discount on them really helped, and I got 3 of them. They should last me for quite a while. Then I kept looking and saw a few other things I wanted. Yeah, I saw the Strathmore Visual Journal. I remembered in my review of all my sketchbooks that I quite liked this sketchbook, but it was more expensive than I wanted to pay. So when I saw it half price on the Prime Day sales, I decided to grab one. Then I just grabbed a few other things that caught my eye. These are oil pencils. Oh, they come in a nice little tin. And I've got the pit oil pencil in black that I quite like. I don't like using graphite pencils, so yeah, I got the pit oil pencil and that's really good. These are Creta color, so I'll try those out soon and see how they go. I haven't actually even heard of these before, but then this is not an art material, this is a laundry basket from my bedroom, so we'll just put that to one side. And then I also got these oil pastels from Art Philosophy. The colours are rustic. I've never seen these before either, and I thought I'd give them a try. When I first started doing watercolour, I bought a watercolour set from Art Philosophy. Then I was watching a lot of videos and sort of instruction how to use watercolour, and everyone was using the more expensive brands like Daniel Smith, Schmincke, and so I sort of thought, oh, these Art Philosophy watercolours aren't what I should be using. But now looking back, they actually were quite good watercolours and very highly pigmented. Yeah, really good value for the money. Just looking at the warnings here, I'm not sure if these are their light fast rating. There's nothing on here that says, it says non-toxic, but you don't give them to babies. I wouldn't give them to babies anyway. Babies can't play with my art materials. So let's have a look at the colours in these. I'll just put that plastic over there for now. Okay, these are the colours. And I might do some swatching with these new materials and see how they go. Swatching, swatching, swatching. Let's start swatching. I've got the colours here. Salmon pink. That's a nice colour. Be a nice colour to use for flesh tones. These are very, very soft. And they're water soluble, so I'm going to test them out with water as well. That's quite nice. Takes a bit of work to actually get them, like to mix the water in with them, but it's quite nice, very soft. Then this is raw sienna. like how that lays down. And then I'll try it with the water. I like when I'm using the water on it, I'm not getting those hard edges. Sometimes things that are water soluble, you do get the hard edge of where you've laid them down. But yeah, I am a little bit there when I went in for a second go with the water. So ochre. Got quite a lot of browns in this set, which I'm not really a browns person, but it's quite good to have sometimes. So go with this. That one's not mixing with the water as well as that pink. Dark brown. Yeah, I think that when I'm just putting down a light layer with the crayon outside, it's mixing with the water a lot better than if I'm doing a heavy layer. Yellow, orange, oh, that is so bright. Just get the colour off the brush. I like that. Vermilion. Violet. I don't have many purples, so it's nice to have a purpley purple. I think all of the purples I've got in crayons tend to be more sort of a pinky purple, magenta purple, whereas this is like a true purple. Cobalt blue. Then Prussian blue. Oh, I like that. It's a nice greyish blue. Cobalt green. Not my favourite colour. Then olive green. I love an olive green. Oh, that's nice. And then dark green. So that's the full colours. They are, yeah, it's the rustic set. I wouldn't call that purple rustic. Ooh, layers nicely. But a lot of them are very nice rustic colours. Now I might just try doing some mixing with these. Let's put down some of the grey, some of the olive. try mixing them without water. So bring down some of the olive. That also works quite nice. It is pilling the paper a bit. This paper does tend to pill anyway with any kind of art materials. So I guess that's to be expected. Now I might try layering a darker colour over a light one. So I'll get this olive again. They're very, very soft. It's sort of like almost a mix between the Snelia oil pastels and neocolors, if you put the two of them together. If they had a baby, this is what the baby would be. Oh, they layer nicely. I'm very happy with these. I think they were a good buy. I could see myself getting a lot of use out of them. And it's a good range of colours. I just tried putting down this and going over it with a lighter colour. So what's something that's very light? Oh, this pink, see how pink. Oh, that's broken. This is broken. That's not good. Just try and smush it together so I can use it. It goes over. You can put the lighter colours over the dark, but it's not a, like, they don't pop, they sort of merge into the darker colour. Just going to try mixing those now. So yeah, it's a really nice little set, and I really like how they lay down on the paper. I think I paid about $10 for these, and they're just really lovely. Now I'm going to get some other materials to see how they layer over the top. Now to test out some layering, I'm pretty sure that the Ecoline pens won't go over the oil crayons in their natural state. Yeah, because it sort of activates them, because they're water soluble, the Ecolines will activate them. I'm going to try going over where once I've sort of spread them out with the water a bit, the Ecolines go over them really nicely. The lighter colours, the Ecoline just covers completely. Let's try one with darker colours. And you're not getting the crown showing up from underneath. I'll just try with this lighter coloured Ecoline. So yeah, once you've activated it with the water and got it spread out a bit, the Ecolines will go over them and you can layer them. Now let's try some pencil. That one's still a bit damp and the pencil's just digging into the colour. Here where it's drier. Yeah, the pencil doesn't really layer over it that well. It kind of digs into the colour rather than sitting on top. I'm not sure how well that's coming out on camera, but it's really digging in. So not that good for layering with pencil. watercolour pencil, and that works a lot better. Watercolour pencil, regular pencil. The regular pencil really doesn't come out, it sort of merges into the colour underneath. Just try another colour. Yeah. It's kind of like the watercolour pencil, just yeah, blends in, mixes in, doesn't really do much. It's okay there. I think the colour underneath has to be completely dry, like really, really dry, and it works a lot better over the paler colours. Let's just try. And yeah, and on this, where I've not added water to the colour at all, it seems to be going over really nicely. So that's a good thing. I'll try, this is a Prismacolor, not luminance. Only seems to work when it's a darker coloured pencil. Just like drawing pencil. So you can't go light over dark, only dark over light. But yeah, I can work with that. So I'd say with the layering, not 100%. It's also, paper's quite soft and having water on it. Not 100% coverage. Doesn't blend, doesn't blend in with the colour. It layers if the colour pencil is a darker colour over a lighter colour works well. But lighter colour over darker doesn't work. And again, that's not 100% dry, so that could be, yeah, this doesn't really work on just the straight laid down crayon. So I'll try it over some of the, I'm running out of bits of crayon to test on. Blends really nicely. But yeah, on that it's just digging up the paper. So yeah, I'll probably use these more for something that doesn't need a lot of layering, something that's, I'm just using these crayons and nothing else. I might try actually mixing them with neocolors and see how that works. I have a feeling that they will blend together quite nicely. So I'll put down the white, which you can't see. Put some green over, actually I should have done that the other way around. Put the green down. Then we'll put the neocolor white. It blends a little bit, but not a lot. Now I've got olive hands. I'll try mixing some yellow into that. Yeah, that works a lot better. But they don't blend as nicely as I thought they would have. That's disappointing. So, olive. Actually, I'll try the blue so that I can see. Yeah, works a little bit, but not great. And I'll try with the non-water soluble oil pastels and see how they go. Some red, get a blue. Yeah, they blend a little. I'll try this on top now. Putting the regular oil pastels over these works a lot better than the other way around. Yeah, really like that down. They blend quite well. Try putting some of these little pastel over the colours I've already laid down. Well, that's nice. Okay, so if you put these water soluble colours down and then put the non-water, just regular oil crayons that aren't water soluble, it seems like the non-water soluble crayons start to actually dissolve in the water, so it makes the other crayons water soluble. I guess the main thing to think about with these is once I've used water with them, the paper stays wet for quite a while, and so can't really do much until it's dry. But that's the same with a lot of things like Ecolines and things like that, materials like that. You've got to wait for things to dry. But yeah, I quite like the range of colours I've got here, and I quite like how it works. I do like how they are when I've added water to them. Quite often with the neocolor 2s, I don't bother adding water because I don't really like how they look when they're activated with water, but these you can get some really beautiful effects. And it really has bled through to the next page. Something to be aware of as well. I think that's bled through when I've added water to the crayon and then gone over it with pencil or something, and it's just pushed that right through to the next page. So now, next swatching. We'll get these. I do like this little tin it comes in. I'm a sucker for a little tin. Now to get these out. Interesting packaging. It's in a little tray inside that. These two also didn't have anything on the packaging anywhere to say that they're light fast, so I'm going to assume that they aren't. Just says Eco Energy. There's a video. So now let's try these guys. I'm going to take them out of that tray. This one is Nero Extra Soft. That's really nice to work with. Very, very smooth. This is Nero Soft. So that one was extra soft, this one's just regular soft. again. Not much difference. You can get thinner lines with this, like would be really nice for hatching. Extra soft. I like how they've been sharpened to these quite stubby little points, but I can resharpen them. Sepia Dark. This one is also, I think, the soft, not the extra soft texture. Sepia Dark. Then this is Sepia Light. Yeah, there's not much difference between the black and the Sepia Dark, but you can really notice this is getting much more red toned. Really nice pencils to use. They don't have that scratchiness you get with graphite pencils. Ooh, this is Sanguine. I can see these being really lovely to use for life drawing. Then I've got the white. I'll try that over. There's no point just testing it like that because I'm not getting any, you can't see it anyway. But, oh, I'll try it on. Oh yeah, that comes out really nice on the toned paper. So, very happy with this purchase as well. I'm going to try these out next time I do some life drawing to see how they work for that. Soft, I can try over the other pencils quite well. White does lay quite nicely. Pretty good. Pretty happy with my purchases from the Prime Day sale. And now I might try doing a picture with them to see how it turns out. Okay, I'm going to stop with this here because where I've wet the paper it's starting to tear up a bit and I don't want it to completely get destroyed, but I'm really happy with the way these work for the price. They're a really awesome buy. Like, they're as good as the Sennelier oil pastels. They have the water solubility so you can get the different effects. They blend really nicely. I mean, you do get a lot of mess with them, which you do with any kind of oil crayon, but beautiful vibrant colors, and just these mixes and everything, really nice. Took me not that long to get this sketch down, and I really like how it works. Of course, you're not going to get any kind of precision with them. You don't with any kind of oil crayon unless you're sort of trying to sharpen them and you're sort of working against the material. You're doing something the material is not meant for, and so yeah, it gets really frustrating, but it's great. I'm gonna test it again later with some pencil. I really want to see how a pencil works in an actual drawing and not just swatching. And yeah, definitely thumbs up for these Art Philosophy. Where's the Art Philosophy oil pastels. I would recommend getting a set if you're into that kind of thing. The only thing I didn't like about them is that there's no white. I had to grab my Holbein white to add a bit of white to it. But then this is the rustic set. If I got the basic set, maybe there would have been a white included. But so far, so good with the Art Philosophy. I'm doing a second drawing to test out the oil pencils, see how they go when I'm doing an actual sketch with them. While I really like these pencils, I just felt they weren't me. They didn't suit my drawing style at all. They're quite hard pencils. They are sort of, yeah, more like using a HB pencil than using a soft pencil. So I probably wouldn't use these as my regular drawing practice. I ended up getting my sister Aunt to try them for her life drawing, and she really loves them, so I swapped them for some cheesecake. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching my Prime Day art haul. Did you buy anything in the Prime Day sales? If you did, let me know in the comments. And otherwise, if you like my video, subscribe, give it a like, all the usual things, and leave a comment to let me know what you think, one way or the other. I'd really appreciate that. Otherwise, keep watching, and I'll be back with more next week.